with us.
The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This December marks 20 years that I've been on the air. Kicking off on Cyber Monday and throughout the entire week, we're offering the biggest sales in the history of Infowars.com, celebrating my 20 years on air. And we do it by bringing our listeners the very best high-quality products. Free shipping store-wide on Pro Gun Made in America t-shirts. High-quality water filtration systems. But not just free shipping. 30% off Super Male Vitality. 20% off all colloidal silver. Buy 4, get 1 free. With your purchase of 1 bottle of DNA Force, you get 2 free bottles of Survival Shield Nascent Iodine, absolutely free, a $60 value. We're also offering 50% off a year membership at PrisonPlanet.tv and upping the number of people that can use each membership to 20. 20 years on air, and InfoWars is celebrating it with the biggest sale we've ever had. InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
When I first got online and I seen the price of the X2 and the DNA Force, I was a little hesitant, but I pulled the trigger on it. It has changed my life. I've been taking it for about 24 days now, counting the weight, staying in shape.
InfoWarsLife.com. You've heard the callers to the show.
Several months back, I started taking your Nascent Iodine and your Super Male. Prior to this, I was barely walking. Now I'm able to function as a human again.
Whether it's Survival Shield Nascent Iodine or DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality, Lung Cleanse, Fluoride Shield, Oxy Powder. I believe that all of these products will blow you away like they've done the thousands of other customers that have visited InfoWarsLife.com.
That's too. Just amazing what it's able to do to actually detox the body. It's great stuff.
If I'm going to promote something, it's got to be something I personally use and that I believe in. Check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.
We now take you live to the Central Texas Command Center and the heart of the resistance.
Stevie Ray Vaughan bringing us in with some great blues. All right. I said yesterday I was going to take a lot of phone calls, at least in the second half of the broadcast. There's also a giant smattering of key news that I will get to, because I know I've not been covering as much news as I do sometimes. I want to cover all these subjects in science and health and economy and world news and NATO and Russia moving closer to war and new Ebola news and power finally restored to some areas of Detroit. And just so much more. Hillary Clinton. I want to really break down what's going on out there. I appreciate you all tuning in today. It's going to be a free-for-all. First-time callers, long-time callers, people that agree, disagree, on whatever the subject is, just be ready to go on air and to make your point. I love everybody to death, but you don't need to tell me how great I am. We don't screen calls, so that's why I'm doing this to everybody right now. Please don't tell me how great I am. You're great. You're awesome. Most of these talk show hosts are sycophant, narcissists. They want to be told how great they are. I don't. I want to hear what you have to say. I want the meat. And don't say, I want to talk about this and that. I'm not call screening you. You're going to be on air. And I also just want to say, have a good telephone. That's all I'm asking. So just get ready. Now, I may be rude, because back 10 years ago when I used to take a lot of phone calls, because I used to be good at it for some reason, I think because I used to have the phone board in front of me. Then I started doing the show out of my house for a while, and I would just let the network go to them, and I'd say, let's go to this caller, let's go to that caller. I think if I had the red lights in front of me, I would just take a lot of calls. And I got in the habit of not doing it. I've never broken myself entirely. So we've had this discussion 150 times on air probably in the last 10 years. But sometimes I do, and I've gotten a little bit better. So here's the toll-free number, 800-259-9231, 1-800-259-9231. And we're going to go to your phone calls. In fact, nothing but calls this hour, this next 30 minutes or so that I can then get into more news at the start of the next hour and then back into the calls. But obviously, are you upset about the president saying, I just changed the law? I'm just going to let all the illegals be legal? And the Republicans that just had a big sweep, the leadership squats up there, they're the same leadership that was in under Bush that tried this same stuff. The Bushes and the Clintons vacation together, for heaven's sakes. They're all CIA, the bad CIA, on record. Jeb Bush, Hillary Clinton, I mean, two different porta potties side by side, or a porta potty with two entrances. One's called the Jeb entrance, the other's the Hillary entrance. I mean, I am just sick of it. And the people are too. (800-259-9231). We are running the biggest specials we ever have in 20 years of history of the InfoWar. I've never had sales where PrisonPlanet.tv's half off. I've never had sales where you can get Super Male Vitality 30% off and free shipping. We've never had sales where you can get Silver Bullet, the highest quality colloidal silver, for 20% off and free shipping. And if you buy 4 bottles, you get the 5th free. You can buy 1 bottle and get 20% off and free shipping. This is the time. Great stocking stuffers, great gifts to give people, great gift of health to give yourself. These compounds are the missing links from our research to supercharge the body, whether it's Super Male Vitality, whether it is the DNA Force or the X2 iodine. I mean, my skin looks better. I feel better. I have more energy. It's incredible. You can see it if you're watching on television. And it just gets better and better. I've gone from 279 pounds down to 222 pounds or so, and I'm going to go down to 200. The doctor says I'm good now at the point I'm at with my blood pressure's great, health, everything for my age, about to be 41. But, in fact, I didn't think of that. That's a great way to promote this stuff, is the truth. I've got my blood tests and stuff. I need to publish those. I need to publish those and go get the ones from a couple years ago and the ones from 6 months ago. I had high blood pressure. Who would guess that, as angry as I get? Now I have almost low blood pressure. And look, I'm doing the same amount of exercise than I was doing 2 years ago. In fact, I was swimming 2 miles a day some days. I was doing more cardio than I am now. In fact, I was doing more exercise and was younger. And was drinking less. It's really hitting me how amazing these are. I mean, it is the X2. It is the DNA Force. It is Super Male Vitality. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. InfoWarsLife.com, free shipping, InfoWarsStore.com, 888-253-3139. And we will be sold out of the silver at current sales rates by tomorrow. We ended up getting in a little bit more that they were able to get to us, but it may be next year before we get more silver. It was 6 or 7 weeks. It took 16 weeks to get more DNA Force. It's set to sell out this week. The way most people work is you're about to sell out of something, you jack the price up. No, I just want to blow it all out and give back to everybody that's given to us. Plus, it's a win-win. Thank you all for your support. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Free shipping and discounts on all the pro-gun, come and take it Molon Labe shirts. We've got 2 new belt buckles out that we only make in America, 500 of each. Molon Labe with an M16. Great way to meet like-minded people and talk about come and take it. And the new Molon Labe 50 cal Spartan come and take it. And again, I come up with the concept. Our great graphics, one of our great graphics people, Cade, who's a freelancer working with us for 8 years. He does a lot of major rock bands and Willie Nelson stuff. He comes up with the actual design off of my concept. And this is the second in the series of Molon Labe. Only 500 of each. And the others have sold out. The George Washington, I would think, to be the best seller. That still hasn't completely sold out. I think there's like 20 of those left in the bronze. I like the nickel bronze, and so does the public. Even though it costs a little bit more, that's what everybody, that always sells out first. But the Molon Labe's last time sold out in about a month. These are selling out right now. The ultimate Christmas gift, the camouflage shirt. Let's see if it's still sold out. I never asked. Go ahead and scroll down, guys. Click on the camouflage Molon Labe that I came up with. And I don't say I came up with to brag. I just let you know it's an Alex Jones design shirt you might want to know. And to see if they've got any sizes left. Because I know they sold out a large and extra large a long time ago. Okay, they're back in. They're back in. In fact, double check with Weldon. That's good news. I didn't know they were back in. I knew that was sold out. I've never worn a shirt and had so many compliments. And what does Molon Labe mean? Or, wow, that looks good. I mean, women absolutely love the shirt for some reason. It's amazing. I'm not trying to sell it, off that. It's just the truth. I don't know what it is, but women love it. It's kind of the Special Forces type, where it's got the American flag in black on the arm, and it's got the modern digital camo setup. Because I've worn other camouflage shirts out and around, kind of the old classic jungles pattern, and I just don't get the comments this one gets. And men just love it and know what Molon Labe means, or they ask, what does that mean? This is the shirt back in for Christmas, InfoWarsStore.com or MadeIn1776.com. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to settle down, and I'm going to go to your phone calls. And then we're going to get into district ordered to pay transgender students $75,000 for not letting the person use the girls' bathroom. That's what's really important, folks. Meanwhile, NATO and Russia move closer to war. We're going to get into Eric Garner, I believe manslaughtered by the police. And by that, I don't believe they meant to kill him, but they still should have known. It's like you punch somebody and they hit their head on the cement and you didn't have a reason to punch them, you get a manslaughter charge. But they could actually do a pure murder charge because, I don't know, you could argue they knew what they were doing when he was begging for his life. And let me tell you, the reason I blew up yesterday and then I had a headache all day and I didn't sleep well last night and I was very upset this morning, I have a lot of empathy for people. And the Thomas Kelly video and this Garner video, I psychoanalyzed today. It hit me when I was working out on the elliptical, why I'm so angry. When you hear somebody begging for their life who hadn't done anything, it makes me angry. And I know why people get angry. But thug criminals that are just pure racist who want to piggyback on people that are angry are the scum of the earth and are actually aiding and abetting bad cops being able to murder people. But, man, I tell you, listen to these guys beg for their lives while these cops get off on killing them. It really makes me angry. And the answer is getting control of our police departments and getting these people trained. And if somebody wants to be a killer, like this guy that says, I'm going to go up here and kill this homeless guy, and he goes up and kills him, and then the cops give him an award for it, those are some sick freaks in Albuquerque. And we've interviewed, it's got to be like 7 or 8, so many whistleblowers. I said, we're not the Albuquerque channel. I had to tell the reporters. I rarely get involved because they're all real smart and have good instincts. But I said, listen, too much Albuquerque 2 or 3 times a week isn't, it's too much. We're not an Albuquerque news station. We're a world station. I said, do once a month condensed reports with whistleblowers on the latest police murders and out-of-control psycho behavior. That's more effective anyways at telling the truth. Show the pattern. Don't just every day have the Albuquerque police doing new horrible things. Because the public doesn't even perceive it as Albuquerque. They see it as cops. And cops' biggest problem is cops. Because they've been federalized, they've been given hardcore killer training. Yeah, great, killer training's wonderful if you're in the military and you're about to go into a foxhole and turn on the killer. I get it, folks. Believe me, I get it. But you don't turn on Killer with some guy with his standard